So today's job is servicing a Vitolens 200 with Weathercom. Installed this boiler a couple of years ago. Customer absolutely delighted, says his house is the perfect temperature at all times, and just inspecting his settings he's got in the boiler. As you can see from this, he's got it set on a very low curve. So flow temperature here at 0, his radiators would only be running at 48 degrees C. And he's perfectly happy at that arrangement. 10 degrees at 36 degrees. So that's colder than bath water when it's 10 degrees outside, to keep his house nice and warm. And if you wanted to adjust this, so we've got it on setting 1.3. In a less efficient house, a lot of Victorian old houses, we're going up to 2.2. So at 0 we've got pretty much 69 degrees, which is pretty much what most people would run their boilers on in the winter time. Setting 3 on a normal old-fashioned boiler, isn't it, usually? So obviously his house is a bit more efficient. It is an old 1960s house, but cavity wall probably been upgraded on insulation. And he's pretty much into the technology, so he's been playing with this himself. And he set that to heat curve to 1.3. And so let's just go back. So that's the heat curve. This is what I talk about, the difference between dumb Weathercom and proper Weathercom. So with this one we can actually set this relationship starting from one base point and on pretty much infinitesimal settings. You can see there the 0.1 on the end there. If I go back and go into level, you can see here that the intersect point is 2020. Now what the Viessmann 100 does is basically adjust this shift up there, and if you can see that, it means that to get the temperature right at one setting, it's going to be wrong at another one. So that's really not very smart at all. So let's just get this back down where we started. So 2020. Now I do think there's a bit of an adjustment you can make for humidity. So in the summer, or the warmer the weather, the higher the humidity, so the more conductive air is. So actually I think you could go down a few shifts, so it's actually cooler here, and then actually adjust the curve up to compensate for humidity. But customer says he's happy, so who am I to argue?